What the heck? Let's just do this. Hi, you guys. Hi, it's Kim Overholt, your party artist here, and it's Friday, and here I am to help you have fun and learn a little bit about art and fun of doing art in a controlled environment. And I'm your hostess with all the toasts. Again, let me fix my hair. My name's Kim Overholt, and yeah, I'm wearing glasses today. I have to look at things up close, and when I do this, I can kind of blur stuff. It looks a little bit more like a Monet painting, and everything looks beautiful. And you're beautiful, and I'm glad that you're here and hanging out with me doing like crazy things on a Friday. And welcome to April the 1st. Boo, it's April Fool's Day. I hope you don't get fooled by anybody. Uh, I'm the natural fool. I get fooled all the time. It seems to be my lot in life to be the fool of a lot of the brunt of a lot of jokes, and well, it doesn't matter. I don't mind. I take it in stride because you know why? It's fun to have fun, and it's fun to do stuff. What's this? Something I could have used for my income tax. Yeah, okay. Let's throw that on there. You know what? Yeah, it's been a lot of fun this year, and learning more about like how things work, and just to be in the Niagara area this year has been an interesting way about doing things, I should say. Oh my gosh, I can't even speak of the English today. Well, I got a lot of stuff going on. And yeah, I messed my back up again. Like I don't know what it is. It's got to be the weather or something. And, you just move a certain way, and all of a sudden, it's like if anybody has any suggestions about how to cure any kind of back pain other than taking medication for it, I'd like to know because I really don't like having to take medication for anything. I like to just, and I do. I usually don't. I don't complain, and I don't. But this back issue is just. It just has to happen. On a day where it's kind of like it's cold and a little bit on the wet side. And here we live in a very well, we live in a moist climate, I guess you could say, because this is Thorold, and it's like kind of up in the upper atmosphere. And so yeah, whatever kind of like things that go on with the weather, it ends up affecting my back, and like I do have a tendency to have a bit of arthritis going on, and it just gets worse when the weather gets bad. You know what I mean? Like I broke my wrist when I was young, and but that doesn't bother me as much as say my ankles do when the weather gets bad, because that was a lot later in my life when I did twisted up my ankles. And of course my back is like, if people had told me that, back issues, I used to think, oh, geez, what's the problem with your back? If you fall or something, that's one thing. But even when you don't fall, it doesn't even take anything about falling. It just takes a weird move in your back all of a sudden, and then you're like, okay. Like I remember one time I wasn't even doing it. We were moving. We were moving, and I just made this little move like that, and that's it. It just screwed my back right up. And yeah, so today is one of those days where it's like, yeah, I wished I would have known that my back was going. Well, it catches me off guard all the time. So I stretch. I move my back and I keep it warm, and I have heating pads and everything to keep everything from. It's like a cramp. You know what I mean? It's like when you move a certain way. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you. This is what I did with that blue background that I made. I actually made I made a figure, kind of like a figure in blue. I called it, and it just shows. Yeah, as you can see, one arm is further away, one arm is closer up. But as you can see, it's a little bit of proportion right about here. I'll be fixing it right about there. Yeah, that's going to get a little bit fixed. But this is what I was working on. This is the idea that I came up with. It's kind of an interesting little thing to kind of. I haven't done full body sculpture and a long time, and it's kind of good to kind of give me a little bit of practice with it too. So as you can see, maybe it goes up a little bit there. So I'll probably it'd be like more like shadow there. come across like that. So yeah, it's coming slowly, but that's one of the ideas that I had. It's kind of an interesting thing. Maybe I'll make it into something that's reminiscent of Thomas Hausiego. I think that's his name. Yeah, make it something that's a little bit more like kind of a little disturbing. Because if you've ever seen his art, it's a little bit on the disturbing side. Well, in its own strange way, but you'll see. Yeah. So, what else can I tell you? Oh yeah, well, this is Friday. Friday, it's a free for all, pretty much, yeah, and it's Foolish Fridays. Anything can happen on a Friday, especially when it's April Fools. April Fools. I don't know if you've ever been fooled, but you only have so much time. Right now, you only have like say maybe over half an hour to pull a prank on somebody. They usually say by noon this stuff has to stop. But I can definitely say that, and I'm not alone in this because I was watching a doctor yesterday talk about shenanigans, and he talked about shenanigans, and I've been calling shenanigans for I don't know how long with this whole thing that's been going on, and he finally said it. He said they're pulling some kind of shenanigans, and I'm like, yeah, hello, called it. I was like, when this all started, I was kind of like, oh my goodness, a little bit on the concern side. But now that I've learned, I hate being wrong, but sorry, I hate being wrong, and I know when I'm wrong, but I also hate when I'm right. And I was right a little bit this time, and I really didn't want to be. But that's neither here nor there. Uh, Anyways, so yeah, Foolish Fridays, and let's do a little bit of card reading for you because the one first card in the deck of the major arcana is the Fool, and you start off every month on a new page, right? Never knowing what the month has ahead of us. So, with my handy dandy little cards, I have. Excuse me, I ate something before I came up. With my handy dandy cards in front of me, we will see what the cards have in store for us for today. And let me give it the proper shuffle. And a little more of a good measure. There we go. Now, let us find out what the cards have in store. Now, I shuffle these until something falls out, or I shuffle them until I feel like they need to stop being shuffled, or, if there's anybody out there who wants to tell me stop, I will stop and we'll see what happens. Because, it's all random. Honest to gosh, I never have any clue of what's going to be coming out of these when I do it. And sometimes it's like, wow, it gives you like a little bit of an insight to maybe something you never thought of when you were heading out today, and puts you in maybe the right mood. Heading into the weekend, maybe something good's going to happen. We shall see. We'll find out as the cards give us that little bit of insight to maybe something we don't know. Let me not tell you something you don't know. Let me tell you something you might want to know. Yeah, so I decided to do the human figure, and I decided to make it tasteful so you can't really see anything. I like drawing men, and I like drawing women too. I would draw women, but I prefer to draw men, the male body, as preferred to the female body. This is funny because I wonder what they're going to do with the French language now. French and what else? What other language? Spanish is also like has feminine and male. Um, there's all kinds of language that takes feminine and male sides. What if you don't want to have a feminine and male side? Ooh, cards fell. Uh oh. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, that's not good. Uh oh. Well, it looks like bad times for me. I'll tell you what I have. See? All right. This redhead's in trouble. I don't know what's going on, but we're going to find out. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What trouble do I have? Let me see. Oh. Like sometimes it's good, but this one, This time it's not good for me. I gotta say. Why? Why is it not good for me? What did I bring up? Passage. Oh, about the safe passage of everything. How are things going to progress? Not very well. It looks like for me. Five of Swords. Five of Swords. Hmm. Defeat. Yeah, defeat. Oh boy. So that's the first card that I saw. Defeat, and it's oh, like I say, it's not a very happy card. It says if a problem presents itself in such a way that victory cannot be won, or that the cost is too high, the fight must be surrendered. Accept this. Look to the future and remember that the storm will pass. Revenge or blame need not be meted out, as this will just be a waste of that precious resource that you still have remaining. Where there's no victory possible, the best way is to walk away, and if you are lucky enough to be able to do so. Oh boy, okay. All right, well, best of luck to you on whatever goes on today. And here it is. Yeah, this is the card that was on the top when the fire happened in my apartment. It wasn't me that made the fire, it was my next door neighbor that had the fire. And the smoke spread into our apartment, and my top card got soot damage. And yeah, this is my card. This is the princess. Oh no, this is the Queen of Wands, a very fiery lady. As you can tell, it's that could be me. That could usually I represent that card, but it could be anything. It could be you. It could be me. But let me tell you what it says. It's a fire. Oh, it's at the beginning. Queen of Wands. Come on. Queen. Yeah, see, that's the picture. See, there we go. It says, act in the mirror. So maybe this is maybe a solution for us. We'll find out. Act in the manner of an authoritative and self-assured person. Okay, so maybe this might help us. So maybe with the defeat that we may be feeling. So act in the manner of an authoritative and assured person who knows how to initiate action. Prepare to be inspired by in the Prepare to be inspired in the near future. That's not bad. It's a good thing. Okay. You need to be involved in a creative project that will hold your steady attention. You may be prone to bouts of anger and intensity. That sounds like me. But can be just as generous and radiantly charismatic as long as your self-expression is not opposed. You see what's going on here? But yeah. Be aware that the appearance of the Queen of Wands is also reading that a person with their qualities may also be appearing in your life. So what I can say about this card, usually it's yeah, a magnetic person with very generous and loyal in her energies. She's excellent business capabilities. She's good money management, and they find her uh, uh, an inspiration. Yeah, yeah. So you inspire people. If you find you inspire people, that's a good thing. So maybe you might find inspiration in people. Uh, So if you feel like you've been in defeat, maybe the thing is to take the stand. So if you feel like you've been defeated, maybe that's what it's trying to say. Be an authoritative figure in your own life, and take the reins. Maybe we were talking about earlier. Yeah, maybe a little bit of that too. Okay, so that's what it has for today. That's interesting. So if you're feeling a little bit defeated today, yeah, gosh, with my back, yeah. So it says like, chin up, keep your chin up. Yeah, keep your chin up. Act in the manner of an authoritative and self-assured person. And yeah, I got stuff to do today too. Let me tell you, I'm not a person who's lacking not doing anything. I do have a lot to do today, so maybe that's like a push in the right direction for everybody. So I hope that's good for you. That's pretty interesting for me, that's for sure. And at the bottom, of course, it allows you for safe passage. So good things will come um, through all the little bit of, even though you may feeling a little bit defeated, it may be heading in a good direction. So there you go. So that's the cards for today, and I hope that's good for you. I am your hostess too, with all the toast. My name's Kim Overholt. I'm going to keep this short and sweet because, yeah, I do have a few things to do today. I have some art projects to um, bring to the forefront for everybody, here, and work a little bit on the thing that I have right in the background here too. 1, 2, 3, and reshuffle this. There we go. All right. Romance or love. That is love. All right. So I wish you guys lots of love, and I hope you have a great day. Today is like very straightforward, and like I say, keep in mind the things. If you feel defeated, keep your chin up. That's what I'm going to do. I got to keep my chin up too. And what else can I tell you? Yeah, I'm going to work a little bit on this. Like I say, it's kind of an interesting little thing that ended up coming out of it. I'll see what I can do with that. I have my other project to work on in the background. As you can see, it's kind of hiding back here, but I should work on that one. And then I'm working on this one because this one's just a fun thing for me to do. And there's other stuff over there. As you can see, I've got my plate full. And I hope you have a great day as well. And what can I say? Except for a peace, brother, with a little bit added. And once I was the queen of Spain, now I eat humble pie, right? So, oh, and before I let you go, yes, I'm going to win the lottery, just so you guys know. The Lotto Max is tonight, and I've got myself a free ticket, and I got the encore put on it, so it's going to be a winning ticket, and I'm going to win myself $70 million. Yes, and I'm going to be that person who's going to say, yeah, might as well shoot for the moon, right? $70 million. I could do so much with that. Kim Overholt's art and entertainment could be a big thing for everybody. And I could even solve, dare I say, world hunger. It's April Fool's Day. Don't think that I can actually solve world hunger, but I could really actually be able to do a few things if you think about it. If I had $70 million. So please, if you're out there and you're thinking, Kimmy really could need $70 million, maybe we all could benefit from it. So, like I say, peace out, brother, with a little bit added, and I'll keep you. I'll let you know if I win, okay? And if I win, you guys win too. I'm telling you, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be big, and you're gonna love it. I'm gonna love it.